What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Just Geeking Out. We're talking geek. I'm Lawrence St. Victor, and we got my cousin over here, Chris St. Victor. Where's our name tags?
I see my name tag.
Do
Where's your
you?
name tag?
I don't see. Do you see mine?
Yeah, I see yours.
I'm not seeing anything.
I don't know. I'll tell you.
Well, I'll trust that yours is correct. But anyway, man, like we're gonna sit here and talk some geek news. Obviously, we just finished celebrating Batman Day, so we gotta
Big,
jump into some Batman stuff.
big celebration. Big celebration. Lot to talk about. Lot to show. A lot of money spent.
Man, well, we're gonna get into the news, but before all that, let's get into this. How was your week? How
Good.
was your geeky week? I don't need to hear about your carburetor or your water heater, okay?
Oh, my water heater.
Or just anything that happened in life. I don't
Oh,
need
my water pump. Yeah, no, I don't have much geeky news except for Batman Day. A lot of car stuff, but not much geek stuff.
Oh, you do have car stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Manifold, nitrous, all sorts of stuff is going in. Bigger injectors. Big power, baby. Drag radials.
I don't know what you. I don't speak this language.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Just making the Corvette a little bit rowdier. That's all.
Well, so you haven't watched anything.
I haven't watched anything.
Dang it, Chris.
I haven't watched Gen V. I haven't watched Peacemaker.
Chris.
I haven't watched any. Let me check. Hold on.
You and your wife watching Dance Moms or something?
We did watch the 90 Day Fiance, and I did watch some of that new mafia thing, but it's Canadian mafia thing on Netflix. I watch it in the shower. I was like, why do I care about the mafia in Canada? Eh?
And why are you watching it in the shower?
I have a TV in my bathroom, Lawrence. Everybody else.
Obviously.
Come on.
Okay, so you haven't caught up on anything. Okay. Well,
I did a lot of preparation for our podcast.
We're gonna get into that before we get to the comics. I guess I can't talk too much trash. I'm behind on Peacemaker.
Okay.
And I started watching Gen V last night.
What'd you think?
I've only watched like the first half of the first episode because then Christian started acting up, and then I had to go to daddy duty. Yep. But I like Gen V. I like it. I
like Gen V too. And I'm gonna watch it. I'm looking forward to watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I like it better. I like it better than The Boys when it comes to just like the story and the characters. I like The Boys better just because it's just so big and massive.
Yeah. But I feel like The Boys is getting redundant though, and Gen V gives something same kind of tone, but a different story.
Well, it's all just one giant story to how do we kill Homelander. That's what it really all comes down to.
I feel like every episode is like, this is it. We're gonna do it.
Well, the thing with The Boys is after a while, you just don't know why Homelander's keeping any of them around.
Right.
Like, especially when he had a confrontation with Huey. I'm like, why are you not just laser ball? I mean, I can get why he doesn't do it to Butcher. Like he enjoys having someone to spar with. He's
like Joker.
Yeah, there's somebody that. Well, Homelander looks at Butcher like he's the Joker.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
And I think Homelander appreciates that there is someone who's not afraid of him. Although it gets him angry, but it's like there's at least one person on this earth who talks to me like I'm human.
Yeah.
Although he knows he'll have to kill him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's that. So I had a flight to Atlanta, and this is Hot Atlanta. This is a documentary you have to watch, and I mean, like honestly, you have to watch it, and you just do it.
Okay,
just do it. Okay. It's called "The Wick is Pain."
I saw it on my one of my platforms.
It is so good. It's 2 hours, and they basically had the cameras rolling the entire time they were shooting all 4 John Wick films. Keanu Reeves is in it. They're all just talking about the process, and you'll see like people that don't understand Hollywood will go, yo, it really is a miracle every time a film gets made. But all the things that have to come together.
You said that a few times.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all see a bad movie, it's like it's more shocking that we have good movies because you're talking about a cast and crew of hundreds of people all got to be on the same page to create it's shocking when we get something amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
I understand that. I get that. It's a lot of getting a lot of people on the same page, right?
and like spoiler alert, but in the making of John Wick 1, like one of their huge benefactors who was supposed to give $6.5 million just bounced
Cool,
like a month before shooting.
cool.
And since they already sold John Wick 1 to foreign markets, like the thing was, why don't we just downsize the movie? He's like, I can't, because I sold the movie to other countries as is. When they read the script, they're expecting this.
Right,
So basically, we'll just get sued by everybody if we don't make the movie we sold.
right.
How do you make the movie you sold without $6 million?
Who came up with the 6 million?
Eva Longoria.
Really?
If you look at John Wick 1 at the end, producer Eva Longoria
Really?
just came out the woodwork. Bonk!
Shoot, he credits that movie with saving his career. He said,
Keanu?
"Yeah,
Well, they started making John Wick because Keanu wanted to get back into action films. And he had 27 Ronin, I think.
47
and another,
Ronin.
huh?
47 Ronin.
47 Ronin and this other joint that was coming out. So Keanu was like getting back. He was hot again doing action films. They're using that to sell John Wick to get money. And both those films tank. So Keanu was like a magnet. And then all of a sudden he became just, he couldn't catch a disease if he was,
You know the scene where he first meets the Russians when they first rush. That's right by our grandmother's old house in Nyack.
Are you serious?
Yeah, on 9W. Like you're going to Rockland Lake. You go
really?
Yeah, like you go past like the Nyack Hospital, the Montefiore Hospital now. 9W, like driving to Rockland Lake. There's an old fashioned gas station there. They use it all the time in movies because it looks like it could be it could be from any period, any time.
That's where he was checking out his car.
Yes, that was right by that one. I think that's the one that no, that's not the one that blew up years ago. But that's in Nyack, right by our grandmother's old house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it again, and you'll see it kind of like I think you can see a 9W sign.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, but so you should watch that. It's just really cool, and how they continue to up the ante, and then I wind up watching John Wick 1 on the flight back to LA.
Classic, so good.
But it's also amazing how bare bones it is.
Yeah,
but they still started creating the lore of the world, so it's not just this grounded hitman story. There's a bigger world out there.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because you look at it's kind of like
it's time, it's geeking out time. Yes, it is, etc. We're just talking about our week. What's going on? What were you saying?
Oh, so yeah, it's funny you say that because John Wick suffers the Fast and Furious, Die Hard, where as the sequels go on, it becomes more and more like
he doesn't though. No, it doesn't.
But you're right. Because when he goes down and accepts the life back, he smashes the concrete, and then you see the coins. And that's
the movie completely like yes, before he comes back, it's a different movie.
Yeah.
Then we're into like this Wizard of Oz of the Continental Hotel, and like just a whole underworld that's even bigger.
It's cool.
Yeah.
If I were to tell you it's a movie about a guy whose dog gets killed and he goes and sets the world on fire, you'd be like, what?
And can I tell you the truth? Yes. I like the ballerina, but that's why the ballerina to me wasn't as impactful. This young girl who sees her dad die, who wants revenge. We've heard this story a million times. You killed my dog. Like there's something about that that's like,
you hear that, Roxy?
Right? Like it's not your typical revenge story.
It is. You're right.
But it is what it isn't. Like that little thing is he's doing all this for a dog.
Right.
And then the Russian guy's talking to John Leguizamo, why did you slap my son? They killed John Wick's dog. Oh.
I like it when he calls John Wick and he says nothing. And he's like, what do you say? enough.
Dude. And
some great lines in that movie, man.
bro, and I feel like if it was him avenging his wife or avenging his
That's what
child,
it was. Yeah.
it would have felt it would have fell into like, okay, we've seen this. Are you guys gonna cover the WWE controversy?
Controversy.
Chris doesn't watch, but you talking about the WrestlePalooza? You talking about John Cena versus Brock Lesnar and then John Cena's farewell tour? Brock Lesnar just suns him and leaves him in the middle of the ring like he's a piece of nothing, leaving children crying in the audience. That literally, kids are crying. That controversy, or are you talking about something behind the scenes I don't know about? But anyway, Chris, So watch Wicked's Pain,
I will.
please.
I'm going
like
to.
so much so, like every time they're done filming, they're all like, "We're done. We don't want to make these anymore because it's so hard." And then like John Wick 3, after they're done, he says, "Well, we haven't done our Japanese sword fighting John Wick yet." Keanu's like, "Oh, you're right."
You're right.
Because that's what it comes down to. Like, you know what we haven't done yet?
Right.
We haven't gotten John Wick on a horse riding through Central Park yet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
About it.
So, like, John Wick 5 is in development, even though he's supposed to be dead. So,
but we never saw him die.
well, and they must have got an idea because there's no reason to come back if you're not going to figure out how to up the freaking ante.
Yep.
WrestlePalooza and WrestleMania are going to be in Saudi Arabia. Yes.
No.
I don't know if you know about this, Chris, but WWE has been going to Saudi Arabia like once a year, like their big crown jewel event. It's pretty massive.
And they were upset because some of the way people.
Well, it's its own culture there, and I won't knock it. But the fact that WrestleMania is going to be hosted there, like the money that they're getting, they outbid Vegas, they outbid LA, and the idea that WrestleMania might be there indefinitely. I don't have that big of an issue with it, but it does, I think, change the culture of pro wrestling. The fact that us fans can't just go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like I think every wrestling fan should have the opportunity to go to WrestleMania.
Have you ever been to WrestleMania?
A couple times.
Yeah, I went to WrestleMania 10.
Yeah, but the fact that you can, because it's in your hometown, or there's nothing to go to Florida. And WrestlePalooza was them showcasing their first live event on ESPN.
What happened to Netflix?
Netflix still has Raw, Monday Night Raw, but their live events are not going to ESPN. Issue is now you're gonna have to come up with that $30 a month for a new subscription, and people are like, I don't feel like I'm watching Raw on SmackDown on TV, Raw on Netflix. I had Peacock because that's where the live events were, the pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got to go and get ESPN Plus. And for me, I don't even watch sports like that. So it was $30 just for
WrestleMania, or is it worth it to you?
I would get it for WrestleMania, but I don't need it all. I back in the day, yes, because you had to pay for those pay-per-views.
I remember the pay-per-views, yeah.
But it's changed. I don't know, but it is kind of causing a bit of division. Apparently, the price for front row seat at WrestleMania. Yeah, you're not going to. Yo, if WrestleMania is in freaking Saudi, you're not going.
No, they got those people. Their bank account is just an infinity sign, and that's it.
That's it. It's like Dubai. Like you're not. You don't even go there unless your bank account is no. And and the crown jewel events have always been interesting. So
yeah,
we'll see. Chris, speaking of money, someone celebrated Batman Day the only way someone can celebrate Batman Day.
Shoot. Should I show you?
Wait, maybe I should show you my pickups first.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just like, not too much. Not too much, really. If you went through, if you still haven't gotten this yet, I don't know what you're doing.
Which one is that?
It's the Jorge Jimenez Batman joint.
Yep, I got that.
Okay, because this is a variant cover. But
Yep. I don't have that variant. I have the cover that you just showed.
Okay, cool. Just want to show that. I got that.
That's all in, right?
It's all in, but it's like it's the new number one.
Yes,
It's kind of the new. It's not a reboot, but it's kind of like a re, Okay, and then Deadpool and Batman.
Yep.
The basic cover.
Yep.
And I hunted down this because I remember I was telling you about the Robin and Batman.
Yes.
Comic. Well, I
you bought the double of.
Well, I got the one. Yeah. Well, no, that was Batman and Robin year one. I have a double of.
Okay.
But Robin and Batman, I bought the trade. But now I picked up the Jason Todd. This is Robin and Batman, Jason Todd. So this goes into Jason Todd's first run.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'm down to read that.
That's pretty cool. Hard to find.
But I didn't see it because I would have bought it because I was on the tear yesterday.
This has been out a little while. I think they're already on number 3 and it ends at 4. But the graphic novel I think will be out in December.
Oh, let me just close my door real quick. Hold on 1 second.
I guess I'll entertain you while he closes his door. What do you call Batman who doesn't go to church? Christian Bale. I picked up this guy. I've been into the Action Comics run because it's retelling Clark's teenage years.
Yeah,
where he was actually they made the decision to kind of retcon things and make him Superboy again.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we'll see. I prefer him not to have been a teenage superhero, but I think they're a little bit more subtle with it. So it's pretty cool. And this beauty right here. The light is hot. But this guy right here.
And I only bought it because Lauren said something.
There we go. Batman's Second Night. This 1941 noir kind of telling of the story. I'm very excited to get into it. Chris, what a wonderful segue.
So, a lot of stuff. So, Lawrence and I, we're cousins, obviously. So, we talk, even non-podcast, we talk. But on Batman Day, I called him up, like, what you buying? What did you buy? And what else should I get? So, that's why I got this, because Lawrence recommendation. Let me start with the non-Deadpool Batman titles I got. So I got a lot of Absolute Batman because there's a lot of Batman Day variants that are stamped Batman Day. So, this is just 12. I just got 12 because I didn't have 12. So it had nothing to do with Batman Day. It's just...
Yeah, that's when Killer Croc shows up.
Yep.
I did get that one too. I got that one as well, but not the regular cover.
I'm reading it online, electronically. I'm loving the story.
Wait, you're buying it in hand and online?
Yeah.
Or you?
Because I read, I like to read it when I'm like waiting for stuff. Or I read it on my phone.
But you still have the hard copies.
Yeah.
So you have doubles.
Yeah, that I got. So yeah. So I'll show you. So I read it on the Kindle app. Oh, hold on, let me get it. And it's actually pretty cool. It's actually, so I read it on here like that.
Oh yeah, I've done it too. But
yeah,
I don't usually collect hard copies, and it's usually one of the. I'm not balling like you, Chris.
Well, I just wanted. Realistically, now that I think they dropped the first trade.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I know they dropped the first trade of Absolute Superman because
they did.
I have that right here.
Nice.
So I'm gonna actually read that. I prefer a trade. I'm a trade guy. So
you know what it is.
Ooh, do we become just best friends?
That means I actually have another number one of this.
Right. So like if you guys look behind me here, if I take off my blur because I'm trying to be all professional and stuff.
Show your toys. Come on.
All this is all trades. So everything I read is trades. I actually rarely read comics themselves.
But it's fun going to this. It's fun It's fun going to the store and picking up some comics, though.
It is. Well, I enjoy comics. I do enjoy comics. I enjoy the stories, but I enjoy having the comics. But the trades, I can throw in my bag. I can throw in the car. I don't care about. That's kind of like that's good for me.
Yeah, there's a couple runs that I don't mind going to the store for, but the rest could just be trades. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't need to. Yeah,
yeah. So I got this Batman Day, Absolute Batman #1 with a blank cover. So in
that's
my
pretty
head,
cool.
I'm gonna look for a signing soon. I think Madness by me. It's actually a really really big comic book store. They're gonna plan some signings, so hopefully they have someone that can get to
Hmm.
do a drawing on it, which would be awesome. I got this one.
Is that foil?
Foil. You know how I feel about foil. You know how I feel about foil. I'm a '90s kid. I gotta have my foil
Wait, and
cover.
that first one was foil too. Was the
Yep.
first one foil? They had two different variant foil covers. Wow.
Yeah. So I got that, and then this one. Have you seen this? The immortal Legend of Batman.
Yeah.
So the comic book guy was like, "You like Batman?" I'm like, "Obviously." Do you like Power Rangers? I'm like, "Obviously."
Shut the front
He's
door.
like, it's like Batman meets Power Rangers.
Shut
It's
up.
the Elseworld story. So he's like, check it out. So this one's getting ready. So
Okay, let me. I'm gonna let you read it before I buy it.
all right.
Wow. Wait, can I see the artwork? Have you opened it up?
No, I'll open it up though.
What's the artwork look like? I am an artwork whore.
Me too. Me too. If the artwork's not good, then
I don't vibe with it. Okay,
yeah,
I can see. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it's clean and like it's not stylized or anything. It's what you expect from like modern DC. It's a Batman #1 we talked about.
Yeah. That you need to read that. You need to
Actually,
read that.
take off. I'm gonna take off the blur. Yeah. So there's that. I'm gonna read that. Another Batman Day, Absolute Batman #1. But this one was like $2
Okay.
because it was Batman Day. He's like, "You want it? It's $2." I'm like, $2, can't go wrong. This was free. This was my Batman Day gift.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Read it. I might make you jump down the rabbit hole.
I'm going. We have two. So Sebastian has one and I have one.
Okay.
And then I have my Deadpool Batman. First for our boy Jack is the Peach.
That's cool. Jack Walker Pearson of Graphic Heroes. Check out his channel. He is a fan. We all are a fan of
Huge
Peach
fan. Yeah.
Momoko. So that's amazing.
I got the blank red cover.
I had never seen that one.
Yep. So hopefully I'll see someone who wrote that and give the sign up for me. I got this one.
Is that Jim? No, that's Jorge Jimenez. Yeah. Right?
Yep,
No, the cover anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
So that's cool. I got two of these, one for Bashy, one for me, because Bashy's a huge crypto fan. So
oh my goodness.
yep.
I have seen that one in one store.
Here's the one I got excited about because Lawrence told me it was worth $75, but mine says Deadpool Batman, so mine's not worth $75.
Yeah, there's a cover that is just the image of what is that? Black Widow and Catwoman.
Yep.
So it has no logos on it, no Marvel logo, no #1, no DC logo, no nothing. It's just that image, and they were selling that for $75.
Yes. Got this one, the Rogue and Poison Ivy.
Okay. Speaking of Batman, have you guys pre-ordered any of the Batman Returns figures from McFarlane?
No, you know what? We just spoke about this yesterday.
I didn't.
I haven't.
Well, they're all sold out everywhere. We're going to talk about some of the figures once we talk about toys, etc. I'm kicking myself because I wanted at least the Catwoman for sure.
I wanted the Penguin. I should have done it, but
well, you might have another chance with the Penguin.
Yeah,
I'll show you something. But did you pre-order any of the figures? What else you got, Chris?
Okay, this one's cool. The Old Man Logan and the Dark Knight Returns Batman.
That's cool. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Are any of these are these just fun, or like any of these moments gonna happen?
I think these are just fun. This is a dope one. Wolverine.
That's sick. Like, is Wolverine gonna show up?
Oh,
they got 2 Wolverine covers.
and here's a foil cover. This
Looking
one was
real
actually
90s.
this one was actually priced at $10.
Damn.
There was this one that was priced. This one was overpriced, and the Old Man Logan was overpriced.
Are those all how much?
This was $27.
$27.
Yep. This was $20, and this was $10.
You was feeling yourself. You was just like yesterday.
Yep.
You was just feeling good, baby.
I was. I'm like, you know what? I haven't spent money in a while. Let me spend some, and I got the classic.
Is yours look different? No, it's the same one as mine. One of those Batman ones. It looked like a Deadpool hand was in the corner.
Yes, that's.
So is there another book that you?
I don't.
That,
let me see. It might be a wraparound. I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about. I'm talking about this one.
Yeah, I didn't know if there's another book coming out, or maybe it is. You pull out the cover.
It's a wraparound.
Oh, it's a wraparound. I see. Okay, sick. Chris, man, you a Batman fan, so people need to. How much did you spend on Batman Day, if you don't mind saying? If your wife ain't watching.
$2.
$2, not $2. At first, when he told me that, I said $2. He said no, $2. $20? No, $200.
Yeah.
So you got to put them on your ceiling or something.
That's a lot of comics right there.
Well, yeah, and you can't just shove them in a box or shove them in your closet. You got to like put them on your ceiling because you don't have wall space.
It would be cool if I did something with them.
Yeah, put them on your ceiling.
But to be honest with you, the reason why I went so hard on it is I have such fond memories. We can go back to regular size. I have such fond memories of the '90s crossovers and the '90s amalgam that once I found this out when I was actually at this cool comic book store in Tennessee when I was traveling for work, and I found out about it, and I was like, damn, it hit nostalgia buttons hard.
Listen, we spend a whole lot of money on nostalgia. But that's what I'm saying. You should display them. Find some way to display them so they're not just in your closet in a corner.
I should.
If we're going to start going hard on variant covers, and if they are dope, yeah. You didn't buy that giant Batman.
I didn't. I did. I talked to the guy about it. So that one there's an absolute Batman big giant one called Work in Progress. And it's more about how the book was made and like a behind the scenes thing. And he's like, it's cool, but yeah.
It's also massive.
It's massive. Right.
And it's not a hard cover where you can make it like your coffee table book.
Right.
Like it will get ruined if you just have it just
right. Around. I'm even like half on the fence with this one because this is so big.
That's what she said.
You know that.
Yeah, a lot of the Black Label stuff, they go a little bigger than usual.
Yeah. Look, I'm okay with it.
But that other one was even bigger.
Like the one is huge. So that's the thing that DC's been doing. I have some around here somewhere.
Or the Batman, that first Black Label joint where they showed his schlong.
Yeah, no, I don't have that one. I have another big one. Like
Batman Damned.
Batman Damned. I have it in trade somewhere here. Right there, Batman Damned. I never even opened it, but this is what they said.
You didn't read it?
Nah, I didn't read it.
It's a good read, and the artwork's amazing. Chris, come on. Read. You had it for years. I'm talking. Jack let me borrow Old Man Logan like 10 years ago.
Right. And how's your Lego Infinity Gauntlet going?
Hey, that's freaking personal. Okay, that's personal. Everyone knows it takes 7 years to build it. Let's get into some news, man.
We got
into some news. Well, so it looks like Daredevil Born Again has been greenlit for season 3. The rumors or even the news was a while ago that it was going to end at season 2. So the fact that season 2 hasn't even dropped yet and it's got a green light for season 3 means I guess they're seeing the value in it.
Did you finish?
Yes. Did you?
Yeah.
The hell are you doing? Watching what is it,
You know what it
Temptation
is?
Island or
I'll tell you what it is.
Bachelor?
I want to watch. No, I don't watch The Bachelor. 90 Day Fiance. First of all, put some respect on it. Number two is that stuff like that I can watch in the background while I'm actually doing stuff and not care about what actually happens. But Daredevil.
Listen, when you want to start watching superhero TV again, let me know. Somehow you're just like, oh, we just getting Daredevil coming back. Oh, Gen V's out. Oh, Peacemaker's out. Oh, like this is like good times.
I'm not crapping on it. I'm not, and it's not the quality of the TV show. Maybe I'm just depressed, Lawrence. Maybe I just can't bring myself to watch it. Maybe something's wrong with me.
No, then why? If you depressed, what a better way?
It's true. It's
get some ice cream and watch some Daredevil.
That's true. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do that.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Filming for season 3 will start in 2026, so that's pretty cool. As we know that filming, I think, has finished for that the Punisher special that's coming out.
That's just a one-off, right?
I think as of right now, it's just a one-off, and we're going to see the Punisher in the Spider-Man film. So they're bringing back the dude that played Luke Cage at an interview, and they were like, "Is Luke Cage Mike Coulter?" They're like, "Is he coming? Or is Luke Cage coming back?" And he was being very sarcastic. He's like, "I don't know. It's not like they are, reinvigorating all the Netflix Marvel shows." So, and we know Kristen Ritter's coming back. She's coming back.
Yeah,
in the Daredevil series. So,
and isn't Iron Fist making a cameo somewhere too?
That I don't know. I would rather not.
Out of all of those, that started off that first episode, that first scene where they're playing like Wu-Tang and he's like walking, I'm like, this is gonna be dope. And then it just wasn't.
I feel like they course corrected themselves out of Iron Fist with Shang-Chi. So how about we drop him in that bad boy?
Yeah, where he belongs, really.
And at the end of Iron Fist, didn't he like lose his powers or something? I forgot. Or he has 2 fists now. I don't know.
He has 2 fists. Well, then they had the Defenders,
but then he had a season after the Defenders.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember. Him and the guy that he was at odds with like team up. I don't know. So
he had the glow like Bruce Leroy.
Not like Bruce Leroy. Don't put some respect on Bruce Leroy's name. Come on. Matt Reeves has, we know that finally there's a script for the Batman 2.
We do.
And he said that it's going to have first thing he said is that we're going to see Bruce Wayne in a position that we've never seen him before. And it starts to make, Batman's been going on since the 1930s. I'm trying to think, like, what could he put him in?
So
maybe we haven't seen him probably on screen before.
So we've seen him. So we know which is was it Batman Forever where he almost got his identity revealed when they did the. So we did that arc already.
Yeah.
I don't know what arc is missing for Bruce Wayne unless you see him more as a businessman. We haven't really seen. We've seen him. We've seen them allude to him as a businessman and do stuff before, but we never actually seen him.
But I think he's talking about like
being vulnerable.
You're gonna probably dismantle
him. So what's it mean? Like Bane's gonna go after him and like do like Nightfall.
I don't know. We've already seen that version. We already seen a version of that.
We've seen that, but we didn't see Nightfall.
Yeah, but if we see Batman get broken down and Bane breaks his back, we Matt Reeves' universe is already close enough to Christopher Nolan. They got to go a whole different route.
Because he also said that there's going to be a villain that we haven't seen before.
He also said that a villain that has never really been done in a movie before. So what are you thinking? I know who I don't want it to be.
Who don't you want it to be?
Hush.
I'm looking at my villain shelf.
He's not iconic.
I mean, it's gonna have to be a not iconic. I mean, we got Freeze. We got Freeze. I mean, could it be like Mr. Zaz or Calendar Man?
Zaz was in Batman Begins.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Calendar Man.
or it could be
They do Long
Professor
Halloween.
Professor Pig.
Yeah, but those aren't like your villain. Like they can be in it, but they're not like your big bad situation.
I'm looking right
I
now.
mean, they're teasing Court of Owls, right? Like there's a
Oh, you
whole
could do Talon.
infrastructure.
You know, I mean, Court of Owls could work in the. It would work in the Matt Reeves world, but the thing with Court of Owls though, there's a big supernatural element to it, and
They
I
can,
wonder
they can
if
just, they're not doing supernatural,
they're not gonna do supernatural.
but they can just make Talon not supernatural.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
I
it's
don't. I'm such an old school Batman guy. Like I grew up with the '66 and the animated series. Hush, Talon, Court of Owls to me is like maybe because I'm older. They just don't blow my skirt up.
no.
They're not what
It could be. Did we see Hugo Strange?
we have not seen a live action Hugo
So
Strange.
maybe it's Hugo Strange and
Do
Bruce
you
Wayne.
do Hugo Strange grounded?
Well, Bruce Wayne is committed, and now he's trying to get out as
Mm,
Bruce Wayne.
maybe.
Then we saw that. We saw. I think we saw that. We saw that in the animated series, early animated series.
Hugo Strange is over Arkham and
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne or Batman gets committed and we get to like get into fear and breaking down his mind and that'd be kind of cool.
yeah. I mean, there's Mad Hatter. We've never seen Mad Hatter.
We've never seen Mad Hatter.
We know Clayface is going to be in his own standalone movie.
When that's going to be DCU too. That's not
Right.
going to be the
We
Matt
have
Reeves
Ra's al
universe.
Ghul. We have.
Yeah, right. We got that.
Yeah, we got that. There's a Black Mask.
It's kind of a gangster, which is
Yeah,
we kind of already got that.
Firefly. We're supposed to have Firefly in the Batgirl movie.
And he's still not your big bad.
I'm just trying to think. No.
So maybe I can see there's a world where I can see Hugo Strange.
Ventriloquist would be dope.
Not as your big bad.
Well, you're back to mob story. You're running. He's running things, and if they give the treatment that they gave to Batman the Animated Series, gave it could be dope. It could be kind of twisted and weird.
I think it might be. I think Matt Reeves' universe is so grounded it might be hard for them to accept that this
Then
guy talks to a puppet.
my money's going on.
I like the Hugo's. So I don't want to see another mob story like the Riddler destroyed them. Like the mob is taking a hit because you can't do a mob story unless the Penguin's involved. And I think Colin
Right.
Farrell even said like he's barely in it.
Huh. So yeah. I mean, I'm trying to look at some of the other like out there ones.
I mean, I guess he can always take something we would feel like is so obscure there's no way and make a whole thing out of it. Like Firefly or something where I would be like, no way.
right. But Firefly is like a step above Kite Man. He's not like
Well, I'm such an old school guy. I want to see classic villains reinterpreted. I like seeing the Riddler reinterpreted. I want to see Joker. I want to see Two Face. I want to see this version of them. You
yeah. What
know,
about Clock King?
I think if you don't watch the animated series, then no one's gonna understand what the heck's going on. So his just have to make them from scratch anyway.
Yeah. But I'm looking at like obscure ones like that would
They
work.
don't got to be obscure, just ones that haven't been on screen before.
I mean, all the big ones have been used. I think Hugo Strange is,
It could be Hugo Strange.
you know,
It could be Hugo Strange. All right. Speaking of Batman news, Kristen Milotti, she won an Emmy for The Penguin.
she did. She did.
So it looks like HBO Max, and they're all like, "Well, we need to get a Penguin season 2 going," because the idea of it was just for it to be its own standalone thing,
Right.
and et cetera. Saying, "How about Calendar Man or Hush?"
We talk.
Hush was kind of implied a bit. Like I guess we saw Hush or the word Hush in the Batman movie. Calendar Man, only if they're going to go the long Halloween route.
I mean,
Like he's how he was kind of connected to it. How
so if
the
they do
holiday
that,
killer.
you could pick that up from the Penguin.
We can. Hush.
Actually, Counterman makes the most sense with with the content we have out now.
It also can't step on the toes of whenever this DCU Batman film comes out.
So
Um,
this DCU Batman, we don't know the tone. I mean, I don't know. Are they saving like the big, more fanciful? Because this is the one that's going to incorporate with Superman, right?
the DCU one, yes.
Right. So we're already in a world that's like
Yeah.
so. Yeah. So I wouldn't. So yeah. So Matt Reeves is smart at using like a Mister Freeze or a Poison Ivy or
I
something
mean,
like
I'd be
that.
allowed to at this point. But I'm
Margot.
down for Calendar Man if we go with Long Halloween. Hush, I'm just not a fan of Hush. Mad Hatter would be dope, but there's a grounded Mad Hatter because he's just all about mind control,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Mad, you know where Mad Hatter would have worked in Batman Forever, Mad Hatter, because that was
He was Mad Hatter.
it was Mad Hatter. It
He
was.
kind of was Mad Hatter.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, okay, I'm
Nervous
going.
Tetch.
Hugo Strange would be. I'm going Hugo Strange, but
Yeah,
Christy,
Hugo Stranger Calendar Man. I think that's where it's gonna go.
or I would love to see that Joker, the Joker we kind of got a glimpse of. Like, let's stop playing around. We know who Batman's big bad is.
Right.
Like, if you don't want to see the Joker anymore, then start rebooting it.
Well, here's the thing: is Joe. But you made a good point. You're gonna have the other Batman. What's gonna be embargoed and what's gonna be not? Because for the longest time we had the Robin embargo, which
Yeah.
is if Robin was utilized in one form, you weren't allowed to have another Robin, and whether it was animation or movie, you weren't allowed to have another Robin. So I'm not sure what rules they have laid out.
Or a Deathstroke.
Well, we saw Deathstroke for a little bit at the end credit scene.
Huh?
Yeah, Joe Manganiello.
That's not this Batman. That's the Snyderverse.
But we still saw it on screen.
Oh, he's right. We did see Deathstroke. Black Mask.
We talked about that.
Did we see him on television? I feel like he might have popped up in Batwoman, although may not matter. Black Mask is cool. It's just another gangster
Yeah.
situation.
Which, you know what? I'm not really anti because I think that's when Batman stories are the best. When it's like detective, gangster, like.
But it can't stay there. Like he just did a whole thing taking down Falcone and
Yeah.
like I feel like I love the gangster stories, but his actions, like in the Nolan films, his actions make it so the gangsters get taken over by the freaks.
Yeah.
And I feel like with their version of No Man's Land happening with the flood in Gotham, that is the perfect way for the old regime of doing things to kind of start to fall away. And the freaks, because the Penguin's a freak, a
Yeah.
freak like the Penguin, who should never be on top, is on top, which
Right.
opens the door for more freaks to like take over because the place is overrun.
Right.
So if we're going with that route, then I would rather Professor Pig, not to be a big bad, but it's like showing like there's a new class of criminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the big bad. I don't know, because even Hugo Strange, he's not someone you fight.
No, he's not. But he's someone that does like psychological warfare on you. And if he's alluding to the fact that Bruce Wayne is going to be taken somewhere he's never been taken, it might be Hugo Strange. Because
do you throw Robin in this,
I would love to.
or do you wait to
No.
do
Wait,
Robin in the DCU?
For what? Give me
DCU.
I don't have to pick and choose. Why can't I have it all? Why can't I have both?
Well, my dream is to see Batman do what we've never seen him do before, and that's become a father. Right? We've never seen Bruce Wayne actually taking care of a Dick Grayson or something.
Is that what you're saying?
Not even Damian. All Robins are like his surrogate child. So it could be Damian, his biological, or it could be Dick Grayson, but just Bruce Wayne in that position where he can't be selfish with his goals anymore. It can't just be about the mission. And that's why I hate like All-Star Batman, those Batmans that make Bruce Wayne look like he's this tyrant. And it's like, no.
He makes him eat rats and stuff.
It's like he's learning to be a father. As in my opinion, let me see. I don't think I just thought about this week. I think Batman Beyond got it wrong, in my humble opinion. When Bruce Wayne has that cold line of like, when they're mind controlling me, they kept saying Bruce in my mind, but in my mind, I call myself Batman.
And you think that's wrong? That's one of the dopest lines of the series.
I do think it's wrong.
Why?
When I think about Batman Year One, and as well as Batman Mask of the Phantasm, where we see Bruce Wayne go out and try to do something without a costume,
Right.
that's when he realizes I need to use fear. Fear was never his original choice. Like if he can do this without scaring people, he would. He's not just this boogeyman that needs a place to funnel this darkness. If he can do it without scaring people, he would do it. But he's using it as a tool because he knows he can't. Which means to me, like, that's not who you are. You're actually way more of a hero than you are a figure of the night. You just became that. If you could have did it a different way, you would have.
But I think you're wrong.
No,
no,
because he doesn't choose. He doesn't make the choice until he gets his butt whooped, and he realizes they need to be scared of me.
But I think that's the persona he adapts. But I think the alter ego is who he really is, and Bruce Wayne is the mask. And I think that's what he was alluding to when he said that Bruce Wayne is the mask.
But I get it, but I think Bruce Wayne is the guy. It's also the mask. Batman's the mask. Because hear me out here.
Okay, I'm listening.
At the end of the Batman, I think it was the best version of the Batman we've ever seen on screen. Because at the end of the Batman, he's in the sunlight and he's helping people get in the copter.
Right.
He realizes I'm more than just vengeance. Like I'm hope. I can help these people. I can be a hero. That's Batman. That's Batman. Bruce Wayne and Batman are one. They're heroes. And now he'll use one to go in other places and one to go to other places, but he is a superhero. And this idea that he's just walking vengeance or fear incarnate doesn't go with it. That's not the guy who becomes friends with Superman.
Okay, that part I agree with you. I think he's not Scarecrow, right? And sometimes in some ways they make him out to be like that's like his goal.
Well, because that's why he's such a dick in the other comics when he's dealing with Robin in the Batcave. It's like,
yeah,
you don't need to put on the voice down here. You don't need to be that here. That's for the superstitious criminal lot. That's not for Alfred and him.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree with. I like it when, as campy as 66 was, the relationship with Robin and Bruce Wayne is a relationship that I want to see.
Yeah.
Even though you're a mentor, you still value Robin as a partner and that has valid contributions to your quest.
And he's like a son. And this is where I disagree with the Batman the Animated Series line. Because at the end of the day, he's still just a broken little boy, right? From Crime Alley. And he remembers what his parents called him. Bruce. Bruce. When he thinks of his mom, she says Bruce. He can't, that's still a part of him, or he wouldn't be this broken child still. He still is Bruce. Batman is what he puts on to make sure it never happens again. And Bruce Wayne is what he keeps so he can still have resources to what he needs. But when he thinks of his mom tending to his skin knee, she is saying, "Are you okay, Bruce?"
But do you think when he was out there fighting and stuff like that, he wasn't calling himself Bruce in his head? He was calling himself Batman. And I think that cover and that name and that identity protects that Bruce.
Right.
Even psychology. But I still think he'll refer to himself as Batman in his head. I don't think he's gonna refer to himself as Bruce in his head. It's gonna be Batman.
I disagree. In the field, sure. At home, talking to Alfred, I don't think he's that much of a psychopath.
No, I think talking to Alfred, he's not going to be like, you call me Batman. He's like, get me some juice. It's not going to be like that.
So in his mind, he might refer to himself as Bruce Wayne when he's hanging with Alfred or sitting with Tim Drake or Jason Todd. In his mind, he's not like Batman with like popcorn right now. But in the mission, he has to put it on. But I think when I think about how it all makes sense, Batman loves working with the Justice League. He loves working with Superman because he gets to be what he really is, which is a hero, not the spirit of vengeance. And if he could have found another way to do it in Gotham, he would have. And he tried, but he got his butt whooped when he just went out in a ski mask.
Let me ask you a question. When you refer to yourself in your head, you refer to yourself as Lawrence or Hellhawk?
So you just giving out secret identities on the internet, you mother. You just and it's Hello Hawk.
Hello Hawk. Because the moon is the O.
Inside joke.
Oh man, that goes back like 30 years.
So it was like maybe more. James Cameron says he's trying to write a new Terminator movie, man.
Okay.
But he's having a hard time because he doesn't want what he creates to be what he's actually. He's struggling to get started on the story because I don't want to say. He doesn't want what he has to say to be overtaken by real events. So he can write this AI story. And by the time this movie comes out, it's like, well, yeah, James.
No, we're slaves to AI overlords. I mean, that was Mission Impossible.
True, but the thing about the Terminator, it always felt like this could be a distant possible future, but it's not a distant future anymore.
Listen, people talk about AI. We've learned nothing from Terminator 2.
So, like, what I just wonder, what story would you tell that we're not almost living by now? Because it's still science fiction. There needs to be a part of it that feels out of our grasp, otherworldly. But we're so close to this thing. We have robots delivering us food. Like it's not out of our reach to believe.
Here's my story, and this is true. This is based a little bit on fact, but so AI is not the problem, right? The real problem with AI is not AI itself; it's what AI creates. Because we as humans put in certain fail safes with AI, but AI is essentially creating its own algorithms, its own processes and stuff, and that's what's dangerous because there's no containment around that. And that's what my story would be. So we have this AI, and I would have it start. The movie starts with someone being happy, like, "Hey, so like a fake Siri or a fake Alexa. What's the weather today, or what's the recipe for gazpacho or whatever, like like innocent like stuff." But then it progresses, and it gets out of hand, and then they start to create their own. And then...
But they already did that. That's Skynet.
No. We created Skynet.
But essentially, it's what you'll still end in the same place.
But
so what's the new story?
I mean, it would have to be, or they'd have to develop their own humanoids. So instead of having like one Terminator, they develop this race that kind of lives among us, and maybe there's a branch that was like, why do we see the humans equals when we're superior?
You're telling a brand new story, and I like it.
Well, there we go.
I don't know if it's Terminator, because you have to pick up all. The thing about Terminator is you still have to pick up the old threads.
Do you know? Because these guys,
it's all about John Connor and the Revolution, right? And Terminator coming back in time and time travel.
Well, then John Connor is the one that. So here's the thing. Hear me out. So we have this race that we're living alongside, this humanoid race that we're kind of getting along with, and we bump heads with a little bit, but we're trying to find like a medium to be happy. There's this other, there's an offshoot of this race that thinks we should subjugate the humans and stuff like that. So you have a John Connor like character that's it's like we have to stop these guys from becoming who they are, but then you have this race that if you stop that, here's what the moral dilemma is, because you have all these essentially living beings that live among us that if you go back in time too far and stop it from developing, you'll wipe out all these innocent beings. And now you're having the debate whether are they alive? Do their lives matter? Do they have value? And where do you draw the line? Where is it okay to get rid of some of them but not all of them?
It's a brand new story.
I mean,
it's a good story. I say keep it and write it. Brand new story.
Let's make it happen. You're the writer. Let's make it happen, baby.
Listen, James. Forget Terminator. Let's do something else with this story. This Terminator, it's they kind of did it all already. Like the war happened and they sent Terminators back in time.
Did they reboot it? Like do a soft reboot? Like
they did a soft reboot, but then the last one fixed thing. I don't know, but the last one didn't do well either. So I don't know what the next ones are. Schwarzenegger was still in it, and they kind of said that the Terminator's organic material does age in real time, so that's why he's older.
Right.
But then we also had the Christian Bale one that kind of showed us a humanoid cyborg who is still very much human.
Right.
I don't know where you go, where we aren't going in real life. What else? Okay, let me show you some pictures, and then we're going to get out of here because you got Peacemaker to watch.
I do. I might watch Envy first.
You might need to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's good, Chris. You get on my nerves. My freaking nerve. Okay. First up, forget what. Hold on. I'm having a lot of pop-ups. This computer popped up like it's the 90s. All right. So first up, 50 Cent as Balrog.
That's dope.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, he got the hairline too.
The hairline that comes to the bridge of his nose. He put up a video of himself training. And this is letting me know everything that I need to know about this movie. That is going there, sir.
Yeah.
It is going there. We also have so Aztec Batman came out on HBO Max.
Okay.
On Batman Day. It's an adult animated Batman film that just kind of dropped out of nowhere. I saw clips of it. It looks pretty cool. I'm definitely going to check it out. So those of you who are Batman fans, this might be some cool Elseworlds title.
You know, I like the idea of Elseworlds because everyone gets so rowdy when they make a change to like continuity, right? Elseworlds is cool. It's like a different sandbox to play in. And what if this happened? What if that happened? I like Elseworlds.
Right. Some are better than others, but they're always kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture of this, but the trailer dropped for Anaconda.
I saw it. I saw it. Referential. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
How brilliant is that?
It's like Tropic Thunder a little bit, but
it is exactly like Tropic Thunder. It's literally it's Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Without the blackface.
Without the blackface.
That we know of.
That we know of. I thought it was brilliant. Like if you're gonna do a reboot or a sequel, why not make them both?
Yeah.
They're going into the woods to recreate Anaconda. They lose the snake and they think, well, we just find it. It's so stupid that if you didn't have Jack Black and Paul Rudd, it just wouldn't work. We just believe them and we're down for whatever adventure they're about to go on.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that film. What else do we have here? I want to see if there's any more movie TV stuff before I get to.
I mean, only thing it's funny because Vivid and I we're big movies. We're big into the movies in this house, and there is nothing coming out. The most recent thing that's coming out that's even interesting is Tron Ares. Like we are in a rut when it comes to what's coming out.
Well, out of this genre, but the DiCaprio joint looks pretty sick.
Which one?
With Tiana Taylor and Benicio del Toro. I forgot the name of it. It's like and Sean Penn.
Oh,
it's got 10s on everything. What's going on, Austin C?
What up?
We're just talking some geek stuff. Do you know that DiCaprio film? It's kind of out of our element, but there's guns in it, so then it's still kind of adjacent.
I mean, if there's guns, you got me.
I mean, it's called. It is called DiCaprio has so many movies coming out. Yeah, it's pretty big, man. It's called. Dang it!
One battle after another.
One battle after another. You didn't even see the billboard of Tiana Taylor firing off a machine gun while she's pregnant, belly sticking out?
No, I didn't. But shoot,
This joint got
that checked a
tens.
lot of boxes for me.
Hello! This got
Hey.
tens. And weapons look pretty cool. I know you don't do horror, but that looked pretty cool.
Weapons, yeah. It's on. I started watching part of that.
So there's some stuff. But okay, so an Anaconda I think comes out like Christmas. So that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And I think that's it. No, one last thing about TV and movies. Oh, here we go. Question: have you guys heard about Paramount buying Warner Brothers? I did. I have heard speculation around it. I don't know, man. I don't really know what to think about it. I think that if it does happen, a part of me feels like not much will change, right? Like when Warner Brothers and Discovery merged, like they still kept the stuff that working, still separate. You still had Discovery Channel, you still had those shows, and when Disney bought up everything Fox related, I mean, you still had Hulu, you still had ESPN, like everything that worked still was around. So if Paramount buys Warner Brothers, I don't think they'll shut down the things that are working.
I wonder how is Paramount Plus doing?
I don't know, but they're making new shows. They still got shows, and they're making new shows. They still have Star Trek shows. They have a new show, although that show might just be coming on CBS. It's still up and running. If anything, they probably would expand their streaming footprint using Warner Brothers. But I don't think Warner Brothers. I mean, the Penguin just won Emmys, and Warner Brothers this year has been very good for Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
Superman, F1, several films like did really well. Like they're in the positive.
Yeah.
So I don't see Paramount or anyone wanting to come in and mess that money up. Just my thoughts on it. We'll see. And one last thing. Batista responded to James Gunn saying how he was supposed to be Peacemaker. And Batista said that he was, but scheduling conflicts. And then he said that I don't think I could have done a better job than John Cena. He's like, John Cena is amazing in that role, and I wouldn't have done it justice. And I have to agree. I think Batista is an amazing actor, but Peacemaker works because he's supposed to be Captain America. Like he's supposed to feel like the Boy Scout. You look at him, he's supposed to be milquetoast.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's not is like, ugh. He's not supposed to feel like he has an edge to him at all. So when he starts doing stuff, it just feels wrong. And Batista just is naturally edgy. Also, have you guys seen the new Hot Toys Deadpool Wolverine Hugh Jackman figure? I have.
I have not.
It is crazy. There's an awesome review. I forgot the name of the channel. It is bananas. Like, honestly, I'm not getting into Hot Toys. But if I were,
is that the 1/6 scale?
Yeah, 1/6 scale.
Ooh, hold on. Let me. You mind if I take control?
You can take control, baby. Me and my share, and we're gonna get back to me taking control.
Right.
We're gonna take a look at this, Austin C. It looks really good, and they're not making you wait like 5 years for it, like some of the other joints. Look how dope that is. Yo, Austin C. I put a pre-order in on that InArt Superman figure that David Corn sweat. I decided to go with the InArt instead of the Hot Toys. But this is amazing.
This is dope.
This looks good. What is this going for? $400? You a $200?
$280.
That's not bad.
They ship next day. That's a collector edition. And they have a deluxe edition. That's $340.
But you probably get.
You get both heads.
And you get both bodies. See, some have the bullet holes.
Yep.
You get to put on, and you get different sleeves. Yo, look at that head sculpt, Chris.
Oh.
How are we not getting into this? This is the now this is its own thing. You got to be down for the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because also, like, they probably make it better now, but like some of these materials, they're real material, which means you have to like care for them. Some of them.
This looks like it.
He said, thanks, bro. You're picking up that Wolverine figure next week, dude. This is sick. Wow.
All right, you get.
Wow.
Let me give you back control.
Wow. Yo, are you getting the Deadpool? Is there? I'm sure there's a Deadpool one dropping
There has to
soon.
be one. Hold on.
If not for that movie, there was probably one beforehand. This is a great Wolverine figure.
That is dope.
Since you get the mask, you can just make it your real Wolverine. Like it doesn't have to be from that movie. This is just Wolverine if he was real. Yeah. We're gonna talk about some cheaper toys. We're gonna talk about some much cheaper toys. Okay, so like I told you last week, man, that Batman Returns wave did drop. I showed you some figures last week. Maxwell Shrek, and this is what makes this figure special, Chris. Is they give you the alternate head.
Oh,
when Catwoman fries him.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That's what I want from a deluxe figure. Because these figures are costing $34 to $35, and like, give me something like that.
Yeah.
Austin C says he already has that Deadpool figure. Get it in, bro.
Good for you, man.
Do you have? You know, I love Marvel. I'm much more of a DC guy. Do you have any DC figures? I thought about my mom's went to a guy's house. My mom and my dad. They were looking at stereos or something, and he had a big collection. I think I showed you, Chris. He had the Burton Batman and the Reeves Superman hot toys. But you know, the older the hot toy, the more likely the fabric is. You know.
Yeah. You got to put. Look, I'm with it. I get it, but don't give me something I actually have to do work on. You know.
Well, that's the thing. If you get in a Keaton Batman figure and they actually use like real rubber, yeah, that's gonna you gotta. Oh, check this one out. So this is what we were talking about last week. This is coming out. So you get the Penguin in the vehicle. This
I almost like that Penguin outfit better than the one that we get from the standalone figure.
Well, this is the one. He's in the freaking sewers.
Right
now, if you get this guy and you decide to grab this army builder, they're selling these in a pack, and in this pack you get these penguins as well as a trench coat. It's a darker, more grittier trench coat, and you can put that on this penguin. That'd be kind of cool to grab him and them.
Please do it. They know what they're doing over there.
And none of these are Build-A-Figure. These are all separate buys.
Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing.
If you're gonna do it.
Right.
I'm definitely getting the Batman Returns series. Yes, I had plenty of the DC figures. I wish McFarlane would make the '89 Batwing. So do we.
Come on, man.
So do freaking we. Dude, like what a missed opportunity that was. Like we would have bought it. That would have went. Just make it a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. Do the same thing they did with the Flash Batwing. Right?
Yeah.
That Batman Returns series is sold out. Good hunting, Austin. See, I should have grabbed that Catwoman when I had a chance.
I'm on McFarlane right now. They have 50% off T-shirts and animation sales, but nothing on figures.
No, anything that was on sale, I think, is sold out. But we do get these. We're getting this DC Multiverse figure, Chris. We're getting this Nightfall Joker. I think I forgot the actual term, but he's coming with a trench coat.
That's cool.
And we're getting a Starfire, which is amazing because we don't really get women that much.
No,
there's actually a bunch of figures he's dropping soon. But that's kind of.
I need a good Catwoman figure. Is what I need.
The Nightfall one's pretty good, and the one from the Arkham series is pretty good. It's a missed opportunity because he came out with the Batmobile really for the Flash movie, and they kind of repainted it.
Right.
So when he did the but the issue is he can't do a true '89 Batman movie wave because they don't have the rights or likeness to Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Oh
So maybe
man,
that's why he hasn't gone
how
all
cool
in.
would that be to have McFarlane, Jack Nicholson Joker?
Can't do it. I mean, he can do it, but it just won't look like Jack Nicholson.
Then yeah, I don't want to.
Um, maybe that's why he hasn't gone all in. If McFarlane makes an '89 Batwing, he needs to make the Batman Returns Batboat and the Batman Forever Batwing and Batboats. Now, see,
Yeah, where are you gonna put the etc. You where
no,
are you gonna put that stuff, etc.
I'm convinced. Except I'm convinced they have they live on a whole ranch in
Oh
Alaska,
my goodness!
and he has a house dedicated to toys. Now,
Invite us
listen.
over, please.
Now, if you're gonna say Batman Returns, we got to call it the Bat Ski Boat. That's the
Yep.
name. That's what they call it,
Yeah,
the
it was
Bat
like
Ski
it had
Boat.
like the pontoons and those like.
Yeah, and it went in the
Do I have
sewer.
a small one in it?
I have the original one.
Let me see. I have. I think I have it in Hot Wheels for.
I would love the Batwing and Batboats from Batman Forever. I still haven't gotten that Batmobile. You did.
Yeah, I did. I tried. I think I had the ski boat, the boat. I'm looking right now. No, I have the Bat missile from Batman Returns in diecast. You want to see it?
Come on. And then I'm gonna ask you some Batman questions, and then we're getting out of here.
All right, check this out. And the ski,
Nice.
they did make a ski boat. I just don't have it. That's
nice. I have the Kenner one, like the one that you put the Keaton figure in. I have that from back in the day. It's a good figure, the Bat Ski Boat. I just got a Hollywood Reporter notification that James Vanderbeek had to leave the Dawson's Creek event or whatever they were having because he wasn't feeling well.
Oh no!
Because he was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, he's actually sick. He's really sick.
Yeah, he was diagnosed. I want to say a year or two ago, maybe more. But he's fighting. So it's just sad to see that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you and etc. and Austin Steve never's watching some Batman questions to celebrate Batman Day. And then I'm gonna go watch Peacemaker. Okay.
All right.
And Gen V.
All
okay.
Right.
And Aztec Batman. Okay.
Okay. That's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. I want you to tell me your favorite Batman story. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Yes, Austin C. Yes, Austin C. Also, have you guys? I know all about the freaking Mezco Heath Ledger Joker figure. I haven't seen and the Dark Knight Christian Bale figure. Now, the Mezco Heath Ledger, Chris.
I've seen it.
It looks amazing.
I've seen it.
Now, I don't want to get the Christian Bale one, but I wonder if it would work with my in art. Since this looks like it's fabric anyway, would the Mezco Heath Ledger Joker scale with my in art Christian Bale Batman? That's the question. Because Mezco, they scale.
They do.
Because that Mezco Joker is sick. And Mezco is a hit or miss for me sometimes. I'm not the biggest Mezco guy. But that one looks really good, actually. Really good. Austin C always got me spending all this money. Always, man. We talking about $20 figures. He jumping with $100 figures.
Yeah,
easy. Right? So, Chris, your favorite Batman story arc from the comics?
Oh,
and I'll tell you mine. Yo, it's honestly
so many.
Austin C. If it wasn't for that LPZZ Arkham Games Batman, Arkham Knight Batman, I don't have that one yet. I can't find him anywhere. It's between him and this NR Batman, of which one is might be the best 6-inch Batman figure ever made. I can't say it's this one because I haven't seen that one in hand yet. Are you guys going to pick up Superman Page Punchers with the long hair?
I'll get that.
I don't know.
I don't have any long-haired Supermans. I need the 90s,
It looks great. My issue is what we talked about this last week, Chris. I have so many Supermans that use that same body that
Yeah,
eventually it's just start to feel like I'm just getting the same toy
yeah,
with different paint.
yeah,
And it's Superman, so it's only slightly different paint.
yeah. But he has the mullets.
He does have the mullet. I just want some head, baby. Just give me the head.
Just give me the head, baby.
Honestly, etc. That might be one that I might put off, but if I see him in store, it's probably going to be a cop. Because for me, Chris, I already told you, as far as McFarlane Superman, like I'm good. Like I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. And I have a bunch of him in different colors. We'll see. I got to see him in store. You're right. It is a great time to
it
be a
is a
collector.
great time to be a collector.
My bank account don't agree.
But you just gotta work harder. That's all.
Got to work harder. He'll be perfect with the Steel and Superboy. And right, you're actually, hey Chris, he's right. You have to.
I do have to.
You already doubled down on the
Superboy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I have to.
you got to get a Superman that would be with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Your favorite Batman story.
Okay. So I got a couple, and I'm gonna tell you there's reasons for a couple. Probably the best one that I've like reading wise, where here's how I judge how good a story is. If I'm somewhere and I'm reading it, and my environment around me disappears, and all I'm focused on is that story, and it's like
your legs get numb. You don't know why because you've been on the toilet for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like transcendent for me. So there's been a couple Batman stories that's brought me to that place. Killing Joke is one of them.
Okay.
Killing Joke is one of them. There's another one, a little known story, and I like it because do you remember? It's not just a Batman story, but do you remember Trinity? Yeah. So you let me borrow that back when you were living on was it Dickerson?
Oh, in Queens?
No, before Queens. You were still
Teaneck?
No, and you were still in your parents' house.
Oh, 7 Ward Lane in Hillcrest?
Yes.
Oh, sorry for the my parents don't live there anymore. It's fine.
So I never got away. I never got out of the hobby, right? I just didn't collect as much as I used to. I would buy stuff. I buy toys on my account, and you let me borrow Trinity, and I read Trinity, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I need to start. That's what got me into buying trades, is because at that point I knew trades existed, but I never really paid attention to them. And after that, it like blew my mind, and I started buying crazy trades. So
Trinity, that got you started on
Trinity is one of them. City of Crime, which was
times we're living in as collectors. Honestly, you're right, man.
It's crazy, right?
And whether you can afford a Hot Toys or an InArt or a McFarlane or a Spin Master, like there's something for every bracket,
price point. There is,
and every age group. Okay, what are you saying? City of Crime.
City of
Chris,
Crime.
wait, hold on. Your favorite? You can't give me 10 story arcs, Chris. Your favorite story? No. Your favorite. We know you're a Batman fan.
Fine,
We know you can list
the most
10.
transcendent one is Killing Joke. That one took. I read that one, and it was like, this is what this should be. That's the one I read, and I told you the world around me disappeared.
Good. That's Killing Joke changed the game.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Batman stories is Batman Nightfall. It's where we see Batman broken and see more of the man instead of seeing him always on top of his game. Honestly, Batman Nightfall to me, like the death of Superman was big, right? Doomsday kills Superman. I cried. But there was something about seeing the way, because it kind of happened around the same time a little bit. I think this was after the death of Superman. But like seeing how tired Bruce Wayne looked before he fought Bane. Yeah, no, that hits. My favorite Batman arc, though, story, I love Long Halloween did that to me.
Long Halloween's clutch.
I was turning the page trying to figure out like who done it. Yeah. I love Long Halloween. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Top 3 Batman movies.
Obviously, 89.
Mm-hmm.
The Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Returns. But Batman Forever is a good one though.
Batman's not even in Batman Returns. He's barely in it. I think he has like 10 minutes of screen time.
All right, then maybe Batman Forever. Batman Forever. That's a really good
Okay.
Batman movie.
Honestly, okay, my top three: the Dark Knight,
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah,
the Batman.
yeah.
This is tough.
If you don't say 89, I'm gonna shut my computer off.
Batman Forever is more rewatchable for me than 89. I
Yeah.
would put Batman for I can't say Batman Forever is a better movie, but I think Batman Forever does everything I want Batman to do. He's a superhero. He has
Yeah.
villains. He has a Robin.
Yeah.
Batcave is dope. His Bruce Wayne is Bruce. I mean, nothing against 89 is great, but Batman Forever is closer to the comic version of Batman than 89. So I think I would put. It's hard for me to put Batman Forever above Batman 89, and a part of me doesn't want to. But if you told me I can only watch one Batman film for the rest of my life between 89 and Forever, I probably would choose. I think Forever is more rewatchable.
You always been a big fan of Forever, to be fair.
And I love Robin.
Yeah, I know.
Another, I mean, the death in the family. Talk about changing the game.
Yeah.
Also an odd one. Like they get like Joker wants to be getting like diplomatic immunity. Like it's a whole thing to it that's so 80s. I might change like 89 and Forever depends on what day you ask me.
Okay. Fair enough.
Um,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Top 3 Batman.
Conroy.
Ooh, etc. Batman 89, The Dark Knight, Batman Forever, and Batman Mask of the
So now I
Phantasm.
wasn't considering because if you want to start talking about animated movies, you have The Dark Knight, the two parter, which is perfect. You have Mask of the Phantasm, and you have Return of the Joker, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker.
Hey, I didn't say you can use cartoons. He threw it in as his like honorable mention. And Mask of the Phantasm is dope. I think Mask of the Phantasm. You probably need the most context. You kind of just get dropped into Batman's life and adventure. If you didn't know much about Batman, I guess who doesn't, it might be a little harder to get into. Where I think 89, The Dark Knight, and Forever, you can get you figure out what's going on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But I love a whodunit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mask Phantasm's dope. And so are your mentions too, Chris.
Top 3
Batman.
Conroy, Keaton, Affleck.
No. Conroy will always be the best in the world, but live action. You have to put on the suit. You have to put on the suit and do the do.
Keaton, Affleck.
This is tough. There's not that many.
There's not that many. I guess I didn't dislike Pattinson. I just thought he was too small.
How can you say that? But your first choice is Keaton. He's still bigger than Michael Keaton.
Rose-colored glasses, Lawrence.
all of y'all Keaton fans who be talking about Pattinson's too small. I'm sitting here like, what's happening?
Yeah.
He's still bigger than Michael Keaton was.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton didn't do no freaking shirtless scene. Pattinson still gave you them freaking that back muscle when he put his shirt on. He had a little something.
I mean, Bale was great, but I'm just not. You know how I feel about that series. I feel like,
and I gotta say something, Chris. I've been holding this in.
Go ahead.
Nolan is a lot more fantastical than you give him credit for. You forget that in the first Batman movie, he's fighting a league of ninjas. It's not like they're just regular Joe Schmoes with wrenches on the street. He's fighting a league of ninjas. And did The Dark Knight not give us one of the best on-screen comic book villains of all time in Heath Ledger's The Joker? And I'll say the Dark Knight
Yes, that's true.
Rises was a misstep, but overall, he's still. I mean, you don't fight a league of ninja assassins. That's comic booky.
Yeah, it is.
Think
It
about it.
is.
Now, no,
It is.
there wasn't a Lazarus pit. You're right, but he still fought ninjas.
I'm looking at my bail. Maybe I'll go back and watch Batman Begins. See what I think. I haven't watched Batman Begins in a while. I watched the Heath Ledger's The Joker recently, but I haven't gotten back and
Val
really watched Batman
Kilmer,
Begins.
Adam West, Michael Keaton, honorable mention Ben Affleck.
You know they have a Bat-2C action figure.
Yes, but my Adam West can do the Batucci. They give you McFarlane gave you Batucci hands.
Yes.
Yo, I love that you added Adam West to this thing. Yo,
Yeah.
come on, Chris. I'm still waiting on you.
Pure West.
What are your
reference.
three?
Fine. Keaton, Affleck, and Bale.
You don't have to choose Bale. No one's making.
Nah, I like Bale. If you're right, I don't give him enough credit. I did enjoy this series more than I let on. But I complain about it when we hyperanalyze it. But then when I'm watching it,
He's still fighting a league of ninjas. He's still in a bat suit. He's still gliding through the air. Man still broke his back. I think my issue with the series, and it wasn't even in Batman Begins, because Batman Begins as Gotham still was stylized. The next movies, it just felt like we're in Chicago. My top three would be Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Robert Pattinson.
I think it's too early to say that, but okay.
I know, but when it comes, if you were to ask me, Pattinson's one Batman movie was more Batman than Keaton's two.
We do. We have discussed that.
He was
true.
And Affleck didn't have a Batman movie. So Pattinson's kind of he's not too far. Yeah. And Val Kilmer and George Clooney only have one. Batman's been rough. We got a lot of Batman.
I think I'm cautiously optimistic about Pattinson.
It's launching an entire franchise of but Pattinson, him in the role and just the story of his Batman. Ben Affleck, Val Kilmer. Yeah. Val Kilmer.
Kilmer over
Keaton is a great Elseworlds Batman, but he's not comic book Batman. Bruce Wayne has never said, "You want to get nuts?" He's never said that. I love Keaton for it, but Val Kilmer is much closer to Batman the Animated Series. Val Kilmer is much closer. You open up that comic book.
That's true.
I love Keaton for being different. But my top three is still going to be kind of based on like because I love the comics more than movies and TV. As far as its interpretation, I lean on that's it. So Ben Affleck, the brutality, but he's a murderer. Pattinson, the detective, and and Val Kilmer actually gave us the dual identity.
Yeah.
But Keaton's always right there. Like you can ask me tomorrow, I'll put Keaton in instead of Kilmer. Let's see. That's how I felt. Batman Forever, and Batman '89. They're both equal, but do completely two different things equally. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Well, that's why they brought Schumacher in to do it differently.
Add nipples to all suit.
Chris, do you not have nipples?
I do. Do I need my nipples to be shielded? I do.
Go. Last question. This is a long show, way too long. What do you want to see in both Batman movies, Pattinson and the DCU?
Pattinson, I want them to extend the tone. I like the tone that they're going with. I like that it felt like I'm reading a gritty detective Batman comic. I'm waiting for the rain to come and wash the filth off the streets. I like that grit, and I want to see that grit going on. So just keep doing what you're doing. Just give me that same grit. Um, with uh, with the other Batman, the same way we got the same way I compared Superman to Superman the animated series. I want Batman the animated series on the screen. I want that comic book feel. I want that fantasy without being with I don't need it to be too grounded, but I don't need it to be so fanciful where he's fighting flying
But he will
aliens.
be,
But
because
somewhere,
we're gonna get to Justice
yeah.
League.
Well, but we have Superman there, so I get it. But I need it so that remember when they introduced Superman the animated series and they had like that Batman Superman movie. It wasn't really a movie, but it was just a story arc that was like, I need that. I want that live
Okay.
action. That's
Okay.
what I want.
I want that as well. Pattinson, yeah, I just want them to continue telling that gritty detective noir story. Just give me another detective story. I like that.
Yep.
And within that,
Yep.
I love what you said. Throw Hugo Strange. We had a detective noir story. Now give me a detective horror story. I would love
Yep.
that for Hugo Strange. I want to see Randall Savage go up against Batman in the movies. Whoa, I would like to see Randall Savage go up against Justice League in the DCU. The Tower of Babel, right?
Right.
Babel. um,
Wait, no, Tower of
wasn't
Babel is
that
when
wasn't Van?
Tower of Babel is when Batman took
But
apart
didn't
the
Vandal Savage
entire because they hacked into the computer like
wasn't that
who's
him?
attacking us?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Hunter Iggy, what up?
Hunter Iggy, we closing out. We
He's
talking about our favorite Batman stuff. But
I know I have Tower of Babel here. I just recently I know there was a cartoon. There was a cartoon, and there was I read that I have the comic. I think it was a Justice League comic. Though. It wasn't actually a Batman
okay,
title.
I could be wrong. But yeah,
Here it is.
yeah,
Tower
I
of
could be
Babel.
wrong. But Vandal Savage would be dope. But what I want to see.
This is it right here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got that wrong. But what I want to see is Hunter Iggy's in the house. Yeah, like you said, in the Pattinson one, like I would love for it to be Hugo Strange, even if it's the Court of Owls, and where the first one was a detective noir, give me a detective horror. Let's get into Arkham Asylum. They need to do a live action Justice League Doom. They probably will.
They were supposed to.
They probably will.
You know,
If everything works the way it's supposed to.
can
I
I
had to
throw
give
one
you my
more thing,
second.
Lawrence?
What do you?
Oh,
Stop hijack. I'm trying to pretend you're interested in what I have to say, Chris.
wait, what? I will listen to you. I'll just think about what I'm about to say.
It's like I'm married all over again. What do you?
Remember the Superman Batman series from the early 2000s?
Yeah, which one is that one though?
This one is Finest World. This is the one where they introduced
That's
Supergirl.
yes, Justice League Doom. That's what Chris
But
was talking
this is
about.
what I want.
Which,
This is what I want. I want this. I don't want necessarily the storyline, but I want the tone of this series.
yeah. Although it still makes Batman
Yeah.
fighting on Apocalypse, which I'm just gonna have to get my head around it.
Yeah. Okay, Lawrence, I want to hear what
Well,
you
I
have to
agree
say. What
with
do you
your
have to say?
Pattinson universe for the DCU Batman. I said it earlier. I want to see Robin. I want to see. Everyone's like, we don't need to see an origin story anymore. Fine, let's not see an origin story then. Let's see Batman.
Are you making fun of me? Is that me? Because I say that shit all the time.
It's the whole internet. But if we don't, then I want to see the origin of him having a sidekick for the first time. I want to see like him becoming this father figure who decides to take on this kid, because if he doesn't, this kid will probably end up dead or become someone he'll have to take down eventually. So he trains this kid with no desire for him to be Robin. But once he starts training him, like the road is set. He's either going to do it with Batman or without him. I think it'd be very interesting to see a Bruce Wayne who lost his father become a father. And it can be kind of it can be heartwarming, and like the same way Superman kind of was meant to hit us in the feels in a hopeful way. This can do it the same way, but in a Batman way.
Yep.
Keaton is the GOAT, followed by Bale. I can't stand Pattinson. He missed leg day. When I see him, I swear, y'all talking like Keaton came in there jacked. Y'all Keaton lovers.
Shut up and
Y'all
squat.
Keaton lovers be like, Pattinson's too small. Michael Keaton was the smallest Batman ever.
But he had
He
Jordans
did
on.
have Jordans on. Perfect, Austin. See, I feel the same way. How can y'all feel the same way and still love Keaton? It don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, but Keaton didn't look fragile.
Yes,
Pattinson looked fragile.
Keaton did look fragile outside the bat suit.
No, he didn't though. He had accent. Pattinson looks like he cries after sex.
He's emo.
He is. That's what it is.
Wait, Pattinson looks like he cried. You don't? Listen, everybody.
Only sometimes.
Oh, I guess
only when it's
just me
extra
and Batman.
beautiful.
We're the only ones who cry. Man, I like Pattinson, specifically the movie he's in. Then because he cries after sex.
Yeah.
And Pattinson's the first Batman. No, I'll retract that statement. Bale, Pattinson, and Kilmer did the best job of showing you the trauma of like after losing your parents. Because Keaton's was there, but he was more on a vengeful mission. Kilmer, Bale, and Pattinson were just forced to live with it. Like it's there,
Bale
but like the fact that in Batman Begins, Joe Chill gets killed in the courtroom, his Batman is not on this mission to find his parents' killer. Like it's done. He's just haunted by it, and there's nothing he can do about it, which I think is cool. Yeah. I would love for Alan Richardson to play Batman. Oh my God, what a missed opportunity by James Gunn. Alan, honestly, it just really comes down to whatever. I don't know the story James Gunn wants to tell. If it is the story that I want, Alan would be perfect for it. Because he has as hard as he has a warmth to him that I think Bruce would have to a 12-year-old who just went through the same thing. Robert P. looks like two things. One, he looks like he would cry if he heard a loud bang, and he looks like if he would sneeze, he would fall over. Listen, hold on. There's something in the way. He's the Kurt Cobain of Batman with one of the dopest Batman suits. Man, this guy took a shotgun at point blank range.
It did. I like that.
Let's not like we don't want to go. We don't want to go feet for feet. Keaton got shot out the sky by the Joker, who had just a long revolver.
Well, you know how powerful it was because it was all the way down his pants, Lawrence. That's how you know.
And I'm like, was he trying to miss him with the machine gun fire?
Yeah,
he had no problem killing people before that. Listen. Thank y'all so much for watching. We went long today, but yeah, it's Batman Day. What are we gonna do here? Everyone's choice, and that's what's great about Batman, Chris, is that whatever version you like, that version exists. Campy, gritty, realistic, fantastical, bat tootsie, bat booties. Because Schumacher made you see that bat booty. When we turn around like a bat tootsie and bat booty, we got them all. Yeah. We'll be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hunter, Iggy, Austin C, etc. Thank you so much for jumping on this live. And everyone else who's watching us in the replay, just remember, we're back 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And what is it?
What
6
time?
o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Central time.
Yeah.
Keaton was graceful. I guess so.
You ever see the meme like when I wake up after 40
That's
and I slept
Batman.
funny? And
If
it's like,
Ron Pattinson versus Ben Affleck Batman, who do you think would really win in that fight? Be honest. We all remember the warehouse scene.
Ben Affleck would destroy
Ben Affleck would destroy him. Yeah, but I will also say Snyder wasn't making a realistic Batman. So like Pattinson's just bound by rules. But yes, there hasn't been a more savage Batman than Ben Affleck. But I will say, watch the warehouse scene and then watch Keaton's scene in The Flash. They're kind of comparable. You know, Keaton gets busy in The Flash. Austin C, thanks, man. Eastern time's the best time. New York, baby. Come on, Chris. You're still a New Yorker at heart. But for those of you who live in Central and Western time, you guys are great too. Keep watching. Subscribe. All right. Peace.
Peace.